I got a story for you. You want to hear a story? As long as you're talking about Renel Brooks-Moon.
Yeah, I got one for you. I'll say my story. I got a nugget. I don't know if you know, tonight on NBC Sports Bay Area, it's women's empowerment broadcast. So it'll be Jenny Kavnar, LaChina Robinson, Laura Britt, Kareth Burke, Zena Keita, Keita, Jane Apple Marnelli, and Kaylin Mills. They're going to be all over this thing, and it's Women Empowerment Month.
Tonight.
Yeah, the month of March. And tonight for the game starting at 6 on NBC Sports Bay Area, and then the Giants do this. But go ahead.
So, no Fitz or Kalena or Mully or Bonte tonight.
Yeah.
Good riddance. That's what I say.
Bonte's taking his mom to the game tonight, so he'll be there.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We got to love Bonte. We had a show with him.
It took a while.
Oh, boy, we had a show. How many episodes you think we went to Vegas? BS&G.
Man, those pandemic shows.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Are you saying our shows were sickly?
If we could do a 30 for 30 on what went on at the house while we did those shows, I might be fired. Dude. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys. Evan looking at me like.
Now I want to know.
I want to know, too.
Helping the house.
I was just in my dining room, and it was boring as all get out.
Shocked you talking to me.
Oh, God. Hey.
Go ahead. What you got?
You have some mentoring to do, Draymond. Let's go.
You're doing a good job.
A little story. So my daughter, she's 26, and she works on, get the faucet stream working here. She works on Capitol Hill. Mm-hmm. And she called me about 2 weeks ago, and she said, Dad, can I talk to you? I was hoping for some professional advice. And I thought, well, finally, after 26 years, I get to be a father.
Let's go.
And I was very excited about it. And so she called me, and she said she's got this job. Did I say on Capitol Hill?
Yeah.
Working for a congressperson in the House of Representatives. I'll tell you who it is if you really want to know later. Anyway, there's a promotion at her office that is pending. It's kind of been hanging out there for a couple months, and now it's going to be out there till April or May.
Yeah.
And she got another job offer from an ad agency, political ad agency. And she's like, it's a little more money, but it's not all the way up my alley, but I could, learn and then go down that avenue. But I really like what I'm doing here, but this promotion, they won't promise it to me. And I said, well, all you can do is be honest with them. Just be honest with them and tell them you got another opportunity that you're really thinking about.
Yeah.
And you don't want to leave, but maybe you're going to have to leave. She does that. And you know what they said? You have the promotion.
No, come on. Good.
They said you got the.
But she kind of did what back in the day we wouldn't have.
Right.
They would have frowned on it.
But my point, no. She said,
yeah,
I got this opportunity, and they said, no, we want to keep you. They could have very easily said, bye-bye, Draymond.
Don't take it. Yeah, no, Draymond go bye-bye.
Draymond go bye-bye.
All that's a way to say, you just, we don't know what happened with Renel Brooks-Moon.
Well, we do it. I love that story. Congrats to your young daughter because you told me that. But the bottom line is we know the result.
Right. But what I'm saying had my daughter's initial, the people on Capitol Hill said, well, we're not promising yet. Then she would have left. And then
I tell you what.
I don't necessarily think that the people on Capitol Hill would have been wrong.
I'll tell you this.
Or they're screwing my daughter or.
No doubt.
I don't know.
But Evan Spadoni, listen to this. And I mean it. You tell me what you think. If Larry Bear still was doing his thing, this would not have happened. Even if there was some, I'm playing this card or whatever, if Larry Bear still was on the throne, there's no way in hell Renel Brooks-Moon is not doing opening day when they throw first pitch. So Larry Bear, you being not whatever's going on or went on, that's just
Giants
me.
Made a conscious decision to go away from Larry Bear in the wake of a certain incident.
I got you. But they operated from a family type of, you're a lifer to me.
Let's go to okay. You don't just get to be a lifer. Like, nobody does.
But,
like,
okay,
nobody gets to be a lifer.
No, I'm Steiny. I get. But what about the timing? You obviously had somebody in mind.
Now back to Steiny and Guru.
What was that for?
He's a lifer.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Come on, Steiny, talk to me about that.
What?
The time, you obviously had somebody in mind.
The timing, I don't know.
So
about
you
the
think
time.
they're, oh my gosh, their hair's on
Who?
fire, the Giants. We got to go find somebody to to replace the iconic Renel.
Well, they might have gone into negotiations saying this is going to be a tough one because we got to bite the bullet and I guess what I'm saying is, you know what I shouldn't do? Maybe John Miller's got to take a pay cut. And he's just said, okay, I'll do it.
See, that's still something we think that might be what it is, but the bottom line is she's not here. Steiny, when you have a relationship for 24 effing years, it can't be about money. Somebody doesn't just wake up one day, I need my change, I'm going to just flip the script. And I'm not sounding naive. Come on, man. This is and you know what? If you've been with me 24 years, I might be like, how much you need? They don't got come on. Something was up, and I get it. Bobby Brown, their prerogative if they felt like we just want a different, fresher voice. But this is reeking of not the truth. And maybe she'll come out and say something, but where I'm going, and I'm on the 880 freeway is, the Giants seem like they don't tell you the truth anymore. And that's why we got fans ripping them left and right. My point is, partner, this don't help them.
Listen,
this might help them on the finances if it's that. This is not helping them from afar.
I got to tell you, I don't look at the Giants any differently than any other corporation or company.
Well, you don't look at them like you do the Warriors. We talked about that Friday, and that's a problem. And we were asking as Kyle headed down that street, how we treated Wilkes, like that stuff matters. Okay, they're not there yet, but
hold on. The Warrior, if we can agree the Warriors do things differently than the Giants, I don't jump to the conclusion that the Warriors are right and the Giants are wrong. Because I don't necessarily, let's say the Giants are 100% a business. And let's say the Warriors are 100% a family. Let's just say that. I'm not sure that the Warriors' business is going to be better long term. I mean, the Warriors are a family, and they gifted Draymond Green 4 years and $100 million because he was family.
He earned that. I'll read this from before you go back, get to the phones. First NorCal Credit Union YouTube chat, Steiny. Never go full Jeff. Giants coming off their worst season in years in fan attendance, mostly due to talent, but this doesn't help. Why would you let her go? And I guess that's my biggest, that's just the iceberg I'm on. Like, what did Bob Myers say? Well, who told you? Just because you can do something, Steiny, doesn't mean you have to if you care about what the public thinks.
I mean, honestly,
that's what I'm saying.
It's called capitalism.
Yeah.
I mean, it just is. Very few employees get to go out on their own terms. You think I'm going out on my own terms? No chance.
But you and I have been fired before. You shared that with us.
That's okay.
So
does a person have the right to never be fired?
No, I'm not saying that. We're not iconic. I mean, we got Guru's gripes, but we ain't Renel.
Okay, we could find plenty of people in the media business who are iconic who got let go.
Next question.
Hey, Clay. By the way, Clay doing the impossible. Clay doing something that everybody thought was impossible, that he could go to the bench and make more money. You ain't getting him for 24. No chance.
He might be a starter if he's not here. So I'm just saying.
Let's go to, is Big D in the hospital?
Oh, man.
Hey, Big D. Get well soon.
What room number, baby?
Man, I was saying this is Big D from the hospital, meaning I work there.
Oh, okay.
I call you guys on my lunch.
Yeah, I hope we didn't commit
you guys are iconic. Man, you guys are iconic. Guru and I was going to call him Stumpy. I mean, Steiny. Yeah.
I like that.
Stumpy.
Hey, Renel, I've known her for years.
Okay.
And you know what? We'll always take her back. Hip hop and R&B. That's what she's legendary for. For announcing the Giants, man, you know what? The Niners will take her. I'm gonna speak for the 49ers right now. We're gonna pull that free agency back in. Hey, and bring her to the Niners or maybe the Warriors. You never know. Bonte got to watch his job. You guys take care. I love y'all.
Yeah, thanks,
See,
man.
I think we are looking at this the wrong way.
I thought he
I
admitted
look at-
himself listening to us, but I feel better.
I look at it now like, that means Renel's a free agent.
Tick, 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 tick.
He
Exactly.
called you Stuffy. Yeah,
Stumpy.
No, Stuffy.
Oh, I thought he called me Stumpy.
Yeah, Stuffy.
Either or.
It's Stuffy. I like it. Got to fit.
You feel sorry?
Quit talking about people's jobs. I'm riding for hers. I'm Malcolm X when I need to be.
We'll see
It's
how
just not a good look.
We'll see how sorry Goo feels for Renel Brooks-Moon when I tell him that the boss is on the phone with her as we speak.
I saw him go by on
about
the
some
phone.
opportunities over here.
But I'll tell you what, if it's Renel, I'll just, hey, see you later.
Yeah,
Sonny.
okay.
It's been a good run.
you would be
See you at Norms in
you would have to
25.
be bound and gagged to drive you out of this out
It's
of
a
here.
wrap.
I'm proud of you.
No, you're not.
Not on this Renel thing, but on you. The fact that you had a paper bracket I filled out 3 brackets last night, all on the computer. It's not the same as what you do. You said, give me the paper.
I need the paper.
And I'm going to take a picture of it. Thank you, Evan.
Mike's in Oakland. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
Well, I disagree with you on the way the Giants handled Renel, but there is a precedent. I don't know if it was under Cohen or under Laca, but the Warriors had an in-house
Yeah.
announcer do the lineups and everything. He was there forever. He was beloved, and the Warriors canned him and replaced him with the guy who does it today still. So, but in that case, they just let the guy go. They said, hey, your services.
Right.
It didn't come down to a budget negotiation. So Giants blew it, as usual, under this new regime. Ownership's a bunch of turkeys. So we just got to live with the Warriors and the
Wow.
49ers going forward.
Appreciate the call.
Hey, can I say something to you, partner? Because now I'm starting to really, Evan, I mean what I'm about.
Starting to realize the Giants have a method to their madness.
No, this started way before today or a week ago. And that's what I don't, they've been thinking about this, I believe, for some time. You could say, Goo, you got no, Steiny, you don't just do
I have
this.
no idea.
Yeah,
Well, maybe they were
what's
negotiating.
that word
what
when
if
you
they were
try to get rid of
negotiating all off
somebody, but you
season?
do it you're in the slow lane trying to do it, or you change the snacks in the video.
Slow play it?
No, push out. Like, there's ways to kind of,
Oh, yeah.
like, this might not have happened overnight.
Maybe happening to us as we speak.
You keep saying that, and I keep telling you I'm waiting, but damn, what you want to do?
Guru didn't like the one text.
Oh, boy. I shared some good news
Guru
on
shared
the
some-
Vine about the show, and this dude, Evan, nobody liked it, man.
I don't care.
But
it's the
that's
truth.
not
I can't
really
believe
you,
that
though.
was your first
My
reaction.
first reaction.
I said, what a miserable SOB.
I'm not a
if that
miserable
was your
SOB. I'm a
Dude, you have to be.
Guru sends out a text about
A great text, by the way.
Okay, it was
The next thing should have been, where are we going for dinner to celebrate?
all right. We had a good week or something. I don't know if it was a week or we were doing well.
Yeah,
He
might
shared-
be quarter.
He shared some positive news about the show. It might have been ratings. I'm not sure.
Spadoni,
It was
Evans,
something.
confetti, their text, yours.
And I said, you know what this means, don't you? Is they're
EDD.
probably trying to figure out a way to replace us for less. Because the way some management thinks is, well, if Steiny and Guru can pull this kind of number, well, any two could pull this kind of number, probably at less money. That's capitalism.
Yeah, it is, but I went from popping a bottle to looking for a razor blade.
I'm sorry.
Like, why would you just have enjoy it, regardless of what happens? Can you enjoy something for a minute?
We're saying the show is great, and your response is, well, the show's actually
Go to
expendable.
I put up EDD on the computer, typed it in. Like, enjoy it.
What's my favorite saying?
Well, I thought you were going too short.
Your greatest strength is your biggest weakness. You know what, Goo?
You're special,
you know what, Goo?
man.
You're right. We're killing it. I say you go into the boss and see if you can get yourself
I'm happy.
not a raise, not one of these 3-5% pieces of garbage. No, I want you to go in there and say, I want an adjustment. I want a salary adjustment.
We don't know if that was it, but she will be missed, and I think they dropped the ball for whatever reason. I don't like it.
Let's go to Gretchen in Concord. Hey, Gretchen, how you doing? It's my sister's name.
Hi there. I have Steiny and Guru. I haven't talked to you in quite a while, and I just wanted to say hi and talk about Renel for a minute.
Go ahead.
See, we can do this for sure.
You know, she's been in our lives for over a quarter of a century. And God, I was only like 55 years old when she came on the scene. And so I'm really going to miss her. But I also wanted to say that it's like, to me, losing Jim Barnett.
Wow.
I mean, I know that Jim was kind of a friend of mine, and he wanted to keep going. And so losing both of these voices, it's just a huge impact, and it really makes me sad.
You know what? I think that's a fair comparison.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Can I say this about Jim?
I don't feel
still
like
get
the
my
Jim
doses
uproar
of
was
Jim
like
when
this.
he does the radio, though, Steiny.
Well,
it's not. I hear you.
and
I
you
hear
can get,
I
you can get your doses of Renel through other mediums.
Okay, all right.
What do you think about that one?
Well, it's interesting because Barnett went from television to radio, so there was kind of a progressive step of him leaving. I don't know what I guess.
He got pushed out of TV by Coletta.
No, he did, but you could still hear him though. Like those that are looking to hear Renel don't have an opportunity to do. Like she's just gone. So, and I think it also sounds like part of it too is either her career on KMEL or in radio, on television, and other mediums, and now it's just like she's gone to a lot of people, which is hard.
And guys, I'm not trying to play the emotional card, Steiny. I just thought she was family. She was a fixture. She was, again, you could, just a PA announcer. I'm getting some of that. No, she was part of the experience.
But so was Jim Barnett.
And she was the first black woman to ever do it in Major League Baseball, and she was on your team. Like, that's almost statue-like. I know, I just, like, there's nothing that can make me have a guys go in the boardroom and say, you know what, it's time we make a change.
Why did Joe Lacob move on from Jim Barnett? And you listen, you can say, oh, he went to radio, but he went to radio, not even for all the radio games.
I've never gotten over that hurt. So I'm being real with you, partner. I don't know why.
Well, because Joe Lacob bought the team and said, I want to get some fresh faces on the broadcast. And he kept Fitz, and he changed to Coletta Azubuike instead of Barnett. Yeah. And Barnett's loved every bit as much as anybody else, but
why do I still feel like he's still there with the team, though, Steiny?
Why? Well, Renel's got the booth named after her.
Yeah, well,
and and they made her
she's
PA
not showing
emeritus.
Up to the park every day. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if Barnett's there every day.
I gotta believe she's
they named the media room after Barnett.
Well, they did do
the Warriors facility. Yep. Yeah.
And and the Giants have named their PA booth after Renel.
And I've never had anything like that happen to me, but I got to believe, fellas, that doesn't supplement me being off the call or even doing my job.
I guess that's and help me. What's the difference between what happened to Barnett and what happened to Renel? I know he's still on the periphery.
Yeah.
But is that really the big difference? Is Barnett's on the periphery? Barnett was there for 30 plus years. I think the Warriors just go ahead, Evan.
Well, she's more of a trailblazer. That's probably the biggest difference.
And if there's a difference, it's still here we go, Steiny.
I don't mean it's smart.
To it. It's still some Macbeth to both. Like now we don't need to tell the tape between the two of them. Even if we decide they're both equal, he's right. She's a trailblazer. The first Jim Barnett wasn't the first guy.
No, I know, but
you know what I mean. Like
I want to make this clear.
Okay.
When I was like, hold on about Barnett, you said I want to make sure nobody. When you said Renel's a trailblazer, and I said, well, Barnett. What I meant about Barnett was after his playing career was over, he devoted all his time to being an announcer. No, he was not the pioneer.
Okay.
That Renel was. I didn't mean to say it, but what I'm saying is Jim Barnett poured his heart and soul into a completely new career that he was really, really good at. And that's all.
And as your partner, I'm asking you before we go to break here, and I'm starting, come on, Tupac said only God can judge. I'm not judging you, but in your mind, in your 21-year-old mind, you really believe if you had a gun to your head on why this went sour or this relationship has severed, you think it's financial?
That's probably at its core, I would think.